Good morning, my lovely people. So, yesterday you will have seen I did a Glitter Stella glitter haul which came in, and I really wanted to play with some of the glitters and see what we could create. And whilst I was up and down last night, I had a thought and thought, I wonder. So that's what I'm going to do this morning. I'm going to see how this goes. I'm hopefully set up now. As you can see, I've got a little mat to try and keep me where I'm supposed to be. And these were the colours I picked out originally. I did choose a darker one to start with, but I've done a few swatches this morning and gone, no. So I'm a little bit torn. And the issue I've got is obviously in this pot here, we have these lovely duck egg blue, kind of tealy coloured. No, they're not teal because teal's more blue. I don't know quite what colour to. Yeah, I'd say a nice duck egg. And I want something to kind of accentuate these colours. But I also had these colours, which putting them in an ombre, well, I don't know, you wouldn't normally think to put them in an ombre, but I think would look lovely. So my plan was, how do I do this ombre and incorporate these and come up with something that's beautiful? So that's my plan for today, is to try and think of it. Now you're looking at this tip and going, well, that's a big tip, Shona. It is. And the reason is because there is a lot of thumb hate going on out there, I've noticed. When you watch lots of videos, nobody ever shows you the thumb. Or they just go, do you know what? We did the thumb the same as this finger. Why do people hate the thumbs? Do you know how important these things are? You know, you try picking stuff up and doing anything without your thumbs. So come on, people, let's have a bit of appreciation for the thumbs. So this design is for the thumbs. And I've been sat here the whole time thinking, now which green am I going to go with? I'm not going to show you what I was messing around with, because I thought, well, I don't want to ruin the surprise on this one. We're going to create it as we go. I've not really used Ink London a lot. This one is J50. This was given to me by the lovely Trey Simnett. I really hope I've said your name right there. For me to try the Ink London system, and this is a beautiful colour. Look at that. And it's all kind of metallic-y, sparkly, shiny, which I thought would go really, really nice. Now the problem I've had is it is a beautiful colour, but it's so beautiful and so similar to these little hearts that you can't really see them very well. So then I thought, well, I'm going to try the Naio pastel green. So it's a little bit more greeny, this one, and it's a much lighter colour, so I thought that might show them up. I did try a dark one and no. Just no, people, just no. The one I definitely know we're going with, this is Moyra, and this one is called Trojan. And it is a beautiful, I'd say it's a bit like cappuccino. Yeah, like that. Now I'm thinking about coffee. It's a lovely colour. I'm quite new to Moyra, so I'm still working out the consistencies on these. But my goodness, these things glide on. I mean, glide on. They are so pigmented that at first I thought this was like a wet system. It's not a wet system. It's not a dry system. It's somewhere in between. But it is so pigmented, but it doesn't stick to your brush, and you know, whereas with some of the really highly pigmented ones, trying to get it off your brush before you move to the next colour is a bit of a challenge. It may just be me, you know. I'm not experienced in all different brands and all different colours. I've been a Naio girl mainly, and I'm moving into different areas as recommended by people that I talk to. Moyra was recommended to me through the One Shop Nail Stop. Yeah, try saying that 3 times in a row after you've had a gin. Not that I've had one this morning. You'll be pleased to know it's definitely way too early for me. And anyway, so I asked about coloured acrylics because I'd bought some brands and they had just been awful. It wasn't what I wanted at all. I find with Naio it's a little bit hit and miss. There are some colours that are absolutely fantastic, but then there are others that are just really, let's say, grainy. The way they come out, they're kind of like little dots almost blotted in amongst, and you really have to work it and really fight with it almost to get a consistent colour, that you end up with quite a thick layer sometimes just to get the colour consistency through it, which I find a little bit irritating actually, because there are some beautiful colours and then you try and work with it and you just go, oh, really? Which seems to be half the colours I like actually. So yeah, so I got recommended Moyra and I have not been disappointed. I have got several of them now. I have not had one that has been grainy. The only thing I don't like actually out of them is these little bits here. Because as you can tell, I like long nails. And watching me try to take that off, I had already loosened it before this video, is quite painful. In fact, I have ended up wearing some of this because I've been fighting to get the lid off. It does have, I mean, it's so fine that you do have like a little wisp that comes out when you open the pots. It's quite magical, really. But yeah, that's the only thing. But they are now doing them, dun, 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 in big pots. This is one of my favourite colours. But we're not doing this one today. We're doing this. So I'm still pretty undecided, but knowing that this one is a little bit of a beast, by that I mean it's a beautiful soft pastel green, but it's so light that it's a little bit of a beast to get to where you want it to be. So I'm going to choose the Ink London, I think. I will show you my swatches at the end, and then you can decide whether or not I've just made the right choice. So, these are the two we're going to go with, and I'm going to ombre them, hopefully,